And this is a beauty of a segment, if I ever said so myself.
We have to do these segments to prove that we are, in fact, two different people, right?
This is true.
Yeah.
If we went to the movie theater, people would be confused.
Twinsies.
Yeah, you should have worn your vest today. Maybe Halloween. This is our outfit.
We could do that.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, well, that
on the back
worked.
burner.
Time to talk Hammers. We're doing it a little bit earlier today because the show is so jam-packed. We just can't fit it all in. So, two movies we're talking about this morning.
Yeah, the first one is called The Drop, and it stars Tom Hardy, and this is actually James Gandolfini's final feature role in a movie. And it's the tale of organized crime in suburban Brooklyn, and basically Tom Hardy plays a bartender who has to funnel cash for a local gang. Check this out.
I'm just going to stand right here. I'm just going to stand right here.
No, you really should take a look at this.
I don't need to see Europe. I don't need to see Dottie. And I don't need to see what's in that bag.
So
yeah, there you go.
It's so weird seeing him. It's been so long now since he passed away, hasn't it?
I know, and a very effective role for this one. It's a wonderful sort of role for him to be remembered by because, of course, he had the romantic comedy with Julia Louis-Dreyfus last year. But this one brings him back to the sort of the roots of his gruff sort of character. Tom Hardy, as well, does a wonderful job in this film. Very effective performance, and he's proving to be one of Hollywood's best and brightest. This movie, though, is often very slow-paced, and it's sort of reminiscent of another film that I thought was a lot better called Killing Them Softly, which also starred James Gandolfini, but that one had Brad Pitt in it. So there's not a lot of memorable takeaway scenes other than these great performances in this one.
So how does this movie differ from, say, other organized crime type films?
Unfortunately, there's a little bit of a twist with the dog here, and that's where Noomi Rapace, the actress there, comes into play. Other than that twist, it's pretty much the same thing. You see the gangsters here, they're sort of heavy-handed in their approach. You've got the typical scenario where the local the local mob boss is sort of strong-arming them into like money laundering. And again, I don't mind slow movies, but I found this one at times it was very languid. I was checking my watch a few times thinking, where is this going? It just seems to be running in circles right now, and there was nothing really memorable or unique about the shot composition or the look of the film. So despite some great performances from Tom Hardy and Gandolfini, I can't really recommend this one at the end of the day. And it's also bookended by some awkward narration that really spells out the background story and the themes way too much. So I thought it was a bit heavy-handed in its narrative approach that way.
Okay, so the verdict on The Drop.
Unfortunately, it's got some good performances, but I have to go with 2 hammers.
That's a pass. Ooh, 2 silent hammers. That's very talented.
That's much more insult.
Okay,
yeah.
That's a big insult. Let's talk about this other one, Little Terrors.
Okay, this is a very interesting film. Canadian director Maninder Chana directs this one, and he's best known for doing comedy, but this is a very dramatic look at a young boy who gets recruited by a terrorist group, sent to a training camp in Pakistan, and he basically gets trained to carry out a bombing of the U.S. Embassy in Delhi. This is a powerful film, Kyle, and it's got some great performances and beautifully shot with some extremely moving imagery. So I'm so impressed with Maninder Chana. It was all shot on location in India, and for a guy that usually does comedy, this was such a 180 for him. And it's got a very powerful script that examines the futility of terrorism and jihad and things like that. I did feel like it was hampered by some awkward visual effects, and a couple of the roles were miscast, but it's got a great ending, so I was always wondering where this film was going to go.
Okay, so the verdict on Little Terrors this morning.
I got to go with this one. It's opening in Surrey, so make sure you try to check this out and support homegrown talent. 3 hammers.
3 hammers.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, it's back.
Nice.
Nice job.
All right.
Pleasure doing business with you this morning.